What's up, guys? Today's video is going to be on it's okay to be smart / educated. It is okay to be smart / educated.
So, what do you mean by that, David Lee? Because obviously a lot of people are going to say, obviously, it's okay to be smart. But what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is it's okay to show that you know things. It's okay to show that you are knowledgeable on a topic, that you have some fixation on certain things. It's okay. It's okay to not be the dumb one in the group. It's okay to be the bright one. It's okay. I think you understand what I'm saying. It's okay to not to know something, or it's okay to act like you are knowledgeable on something. Like it's okay, but I know some people will be like, oh, I don't know nothing about that, just to hide that they actually are a geek about a topic, or they try to play it off. It's okay to show. It's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to be that person. It's okay to be the weird one now because you want to do that. Or people make funny like, oh, look at this guy. This guy's studying. This guy's always in the library. This guy's always reading books. Like, come on, bro. Who does that? It's okay. Who cares?
Should I go or?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of experiences with, I don't want to say being smart, but like isolation and being weird. Like being weird in my knowledge. Because one thing is, like, I can sit through a conversation, really weird. If someone mentioned killer whales, or if someone mentions killer whales, I'll nerd out about that. Because I just find them so smart, very fascinating. I can go on forever. But it's something that I'm passionate about. And if you've watched any of the videos before, I'm a big person of sit in your energies, find your passions. Because if I talk to this or talk to something I'm passionate about, and it's like, oh, David Lee's passionate about it, then it's like, okay, we can kind of grow knowledge and kind of come together and kind of create more out of something that we both enjoy. And then you're no longer kind of held down by like, oh, like, this is obviously longer term, but if you turn it into a job, it's like, okay, like, my job is something I love. Like if you think about musicians, it's not like, oh, I gotta go make music. They're like, oh, I sing about my life and I get paid. You know what I mean? An artist that looks like they throw paint on a canvas. It's the years of work leading up to the fact that now I can throw paint on a canvas, and that's art. You know what I mean? You're turning your passion into something that's a lot bigger. But at first, you have to go through the growing pains of like almost like being called a nerd. Because another thing I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I think the people with not just the most power, but the people with a lot of pull in the world and just a lot of status, they're the biggest nerds about what they love. Kobe Bryant, nerd about basketball. Elon Musk, mega nerd, no matter what anyone says. Bill Gates, nerd about computers. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on and on. Hockey, Connor McDavid, nerd about hockey. Like, you can apply it to anything. Neymar, nerd about soccer. So enjoy what you're passionate about. And another thing I will say is, I've seen it in my life too. Take care of knowledge first. Learn as much as you can. After that, the wealth, the money, it'll come. Like if you learn how to cut hair, now you know how to cut hair for $10. One of my teammates and a friend on campus, he built that skill. Now he cuts hair, gets paid, and no one can stop him. So I know I went on a tangent. I apologize. David Lee, take the wheel.
So I'm gonna go more deeper into this. That was a great point, as always. I don't think he's dropped the outtake yet. I am the nerd, even on my team. Like, they're like, bro, how do you know that? Bro, why do you know that? Like, I don't know, bro. As a kid, when I was bored, I would just read a dictionary, look at the map, look at the thesaurus. My hyperfixation is on World War II.
I don't want to cut you off, sorry. I read a quote the other day that said that is something that has kind of gone away in this generation. The kind of creation or like imagination when you're bored. Like when you're a kid, you used to play with stuff. Now it's like, who can I text? Like, who can I talk to? Blah, blah, blah. Like at this age, it's like, what girl can I talk to? Whatever. But like the kind of pursuit of imagination or pursuit of curiosity is kind of gone away. So, yep. Continue. Sorry.
I'm going to do a little side piece on that. Also, I think this might be a sign of a little bit of autism. I did some research on it.
And autism is okay because the second you put stuff on a spectrum, everyone's going to fall on it. That's what I believe. So in terms of autism, everyone has Asperger's, smart about their own thing, whether it's trains, cars, movies, like everyone's a nerd about something.
There's nothing wrong with that. For me, I I still do. I felt ashamed about it I still are a little bit ashamed about it. I hide it when I do it. But I used to, and I still do, like I said, make maps of fake countries and label it. Language, and I do different type of shapes. The language the country speaks, its history about if it was colonized or not, its religious aspects and how it's segmented and where the mountains are. I still do it. It's hidden away. But I have a lot. I was very embarrassed about it because people look at me like I'm crazy. On top of that, I also had a whole continent as a